Blueprints is a game that, quite honestly, came out of nowhere. It's an intense puzzle game that works like an escape room you can do over and over and over again. And the neat thing is, every detail matters. It's our goal to win our inheritance and discover the true mystery of the mansion. And while on the surface that goal may seem easy, there's a deeper reason for it all that we slowly uncover.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
I like the art style. Oh, so he's revoking all the wills?
And bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which
What
I
a
own
house.
near Mount Holly.
Oh, so we get the entire house as his will.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Oh, that's just the bathroom.
The location of the room has been
45 bed,
kept
1 bath.
all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident
Crazy layout.
that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Okay, so we have to find the 46th room.
To uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Okay, so we need to find the 46th room,
Witness whereof
or else we don't get
I
the
have
house.
hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Okay.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
This gives me Weston Game vibes. I don't know if you guys ever read that, but yeah. Blueprints. Day 1, right? He said timely manner. So we might have a time limit as well to this to try to complete. All right, I'm excited to see what this is. Oh, we're in the game. Okay. Oh, that was cool transition. Let's go. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I do hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you were fully aware of the last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. Assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that being said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside, okay? Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the successes of the previous day. Okay, so whatever we find out in day 1 won't carry over to day 2. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. So I do know one thing about this game. Once you go through like a door here, for example, then you get to choose one of like 3 rooms that you go into. So there's some blueprints here. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it by pressing tab. Okay, so entrance hall right here, and then antechamber up here. Inventory. Oh, and I could just call it a day if I want to. Okay, so I can just leave. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1. So I have 48 in the top left corner. When you no longer have any footprints left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the right. Here it is. Okay, select a room to draft. Bedroom, closet, or hallway. If you have the bedroom here, then whenever you enter the room, gain 2. Closet, you get 2 items from the closet, and then the hallway. I don't really care about footprints right now because we're just starting it. Let me closet this. Let's get 2 items. You want to like get as much as you can and then figure out like we want to find out the most that we can here. So 1 item, we got a gem. They can be used while drafting to pay for special floor plans. Gold coins can be used in shop rooms to purchase goods and services. And then keys can be used to unlock locked doors you find in the house. Okay, so that's 1. And then what's this? The sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 footprints. Okay. Storeroom, you get 1 key, 1 gem, 1 gold. Pantry, you get 4 gold. And then bedroom. Let's go to the pantry. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is an apple. Oh, we get 2 footprints. Nice. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Do I MS Paint this? I'll notepad, and then if I need paint, I'll do paint. Pantry needs 5 apples, bananas, and oranges. A lavatory. Wait, a parlor has a puzzle piece in this. Let's check this out. What is this? This is a wind-up key and component of the parlor game. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play this confounded game. So this is parlor. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Okay. Only 1 box has a prize within. So there are 4 boxes in this room. There is only 1 box in this room. The gems are in the true box. Okay. There's only 1 box in this room. This is a lie. There are 3. Yeah, but which one's the one I pick? So both of these are lying. Okay. But that doesn't mean that they're not in there. And then this one, the gems are in the true box. Okay. I'm just going to open this one. Nice. Okay. Because, yep, let's go explore the nook. That sounds fun. Oh, okay, 1 key. Let's go into the storeroom. Why not? Get some items and stuff. Okay, well, first off, we get a coin. Why does this give me creepy vibes? Okay, there's a key, a gem. So we have a lot of items here. And then we have a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay, we don't have a locked trunks. And there's a giant fishing pole here. I don't know if that's like notable, but good to know. What's this? All right, I'm gonna write down what it looks like, I guess. Picture of blue bird, swim cap, and blue white stripe suit. So we currently have 44 steps. So going back here is 43. Okay, so backtracking's kind of not great. Oh, the nursery is a gem requirement. Sure, whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5. Yeah, let's go into the nursery. Why are you guys laughing? Got a gem. Okay, what's this? Ooh, it's a little prince book. The Red Prince, Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had not heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from the toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. He would read this book? Pretty paradoxical, yeah. Crowbar, prayers. I don't see anything here. You know what? In the storeroom, there was also this rocking chair and pawn and blocks, I think, too. I can't actually continue the game because I didn't plan out my blueprints well enough. So I need to go to day 2. We are in the Nook. The Nook has... I think it matters. Okay, no, this is chest things. So there's a pawn in nursery. There's a pawn in storeroom. There's a... Is it rook in Nook? Okay. Yeah, the pawn's here. And then the rocking chair is right there. Yeah. And there's paintings. There's so many paintings of different things. Well, does everything have then like a chess piece in it? The parlor also has a rocking horse and a pawn. So then in here, what is... Yeah, there's more of these paintings here. I don't see a chess piece here. So there's none in the pantry. Okay, I think we probably just leave. Call it a day. Total rooms, 8. Rank reached. Rank 3. Steps taken. Items found 2. Mount Holly cramped bungalow. Oh, wait, that's kind of cool. Wait, it shows you what kind of house it was. It was a cramped bungalow. Let's go to the right. Let's not get trapped. Let's go. I still want to. Let's go to the pantry first. The chessboard is the pantry. That's what it is. The black and white ground. Let's go. I don't want to do utility closet yet. I want to open this up. Guest bedroom. 10 steps. Let's do parlor. What is this? A coin purse? Each time you collect 3 coins, you earn another additional 1 coin in interest. Awesome. The gems are on the desk. That is a false statement. The gems are in this box. It could be true. It could be false. The gems are on the floor. That is also false, which means that the only true one is that the gems are in this box. Nice. So then let's go to let's do this. Let's do a triple room, like a den. And so then we can actually get stuff like a dead ends. So like, I feel like we get a wider room and then we get some dead ends here. Oh, I gotta be looking at the floor plan here because the den actually closed off. Look at this floor plan. All right, first off, let's get a gem here. Okay, let's look for the chess piece. White pawn. And then there's a giant clock. So let me put this under den. I want to go up. So I want to choose the Nook. Here. A courtyard? Let's do that. That sounds cool. Outside. I wonder if there's like a chess piece in the courtyard. Did I get a shovel? I do! The old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. In the courtyard, I don't see a chess piece yet. How do I dig with the... Chat, am I dumb? Yep. Nothing of interest was buried here. Okay. Few unimpressive pebbles. Not even worth picking up. Well, what if I wanted to, though? Observatory? What is this? Oop, it's a horse. What is this? Oh, I can't go this way? The fixed stars. The stargazer's companion to constellations. Depending on the number of stars that we can see in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star is 1 gold. All right, I'll go grab the whiteboard. Oh, it's backwards for you guys. All right, we're using MS Paint. Stars. All right, so North Star is plus gold. Twins. 2 trunks in the entrance hall. The slice is plus 3 steps. This is plus 1 gem. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my fucking... This isn't working. We do this better. Just going to copy paste. Oh, I can do this. I can't move it more. Oh, okay. So there needs to be a way to have me get it unstuck. Oh, okay. Okay. So can I look? So it's the North Star. Gain 1. Oh, it just tells me what it is. I have to write that down. Good to know, though, I guess. Wait, but the observatory said I can't go through here, though. Oh, because the den's there. Oh God. Okay. Items for sale. Go to the breaker box. Oh, key card, entry system, switches for gymnasium, dark room, garage, crossed out cabinet, back, indicators. Danger, toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan's functionality. I'm just gonna turn all of them on. And there's no other chess piece here that I can see. We have to go all the way back, and then hopefully we don't get another dead end. Let's go. We have to have things that keep going through. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. So if there's a locked door that we ever need to get into, we can have hopefully we can like roll a corridor into that locked room, and then it's always unlocked. Good to know. Right, I need to go through here. Bedroom. Cool. Greetings from Reddington. Ah, it's a white pawn. Top hat in bedroom. Fedora in corridor. I don't see anything to do. The thing is like I don't have any locks. I need, okay, commissary. No, actually, well, this is GG's. This is actually just GG's. So we laboratory this. That's the end of the day. Mount Holly, a snug little cottage. We got 12 rooms, a rank 4, 22 steps taken, items found 2, new rooms is 7. If you're liking this video at all, or any of the other playthroughs that we do on this channel, please feel free to subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Damn it. I have things to do today. Oh, God. Oh, this is the worst. I mean, this is the best, but this is the worst. Guys, I don't care if I fall off as a streamer. I'm playing this. Dude, parlor, crazy. Let's try hallway. We haven't been here yet. Hello, what is this? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I haven't come across a locked door yet, so good to know. So the west wing. This is the west wing of the hallway. So let's go over here. Wait, can I press tab while I'm... Ah, I can, so I can know the blueprint map while we're doing this. Okay, good to know. So I don't get like locked. So I can do storeroom, closet, pantry. Let's keep things open. Let's do the pantry again. There's a banana. It's our first banana. Let's go up with the... Ooh, actually, we're going to run into the hallway regardless. Let's have the utility closet here then. Might as well. It's the same as before, and it's the same as before with these. Okay. We want this... What the hell is this? Security? I don't have gems. All right, we're going to the storeroom then. All right, well, we already know what the storeroom is and everything here. All right, well, we have, unfortunately, so many dead ends. But let's keep going over this way. Well, I need to go forward. So, oh, I don't have enough gems. Dude, we're just getting locked. We're having terrible luck. Look at this entryway. This is awful luck. Well, I have to choose the chapel, right? Like, what else am I gonna do? Okay, so I lose, I get my tithe. I lose 1 gold. Oh, we got a bishop. There's an order. So there's like a farmer angel for 1. 2 is like a chef. Okay, I'm gonna take, I should take screenshots of this, right? I probably should. Here's the thing, is like, there's another one that's behind here. There seems to be a mechanism here that if you do something, you unlock this mechanism. It goes down and it shows you the 8th stained glass window. We want to go up. We have to do the nook. We got the key here. So I can do a commissary. I've never done this before. Actually, we want the commissary. Whoa, new place, new place. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out, and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of the terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock is used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Me, dude. You can kind of read it a little bit here. It's like, it looks like S, definitely an ing right here. They're all caps. With, without. Wait, the commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Let's see. Commissary. We can buy a magnifying glass, a sledgehammer, a sleeping mask, or running shoes. Okay, let's do a magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Yeah, so magnifying glass. Can I do this? Yeah. Oh, it's Swan Song. Ooh, let's go. All right, let's keep going over here. Let's go. Oh, security's right here. I don't have any gems. Okay, let's go spare room. I haven't been here yet. I've been to the dem though. This is so liminal. This is a tape measure or tape dispenser thing. There's a painter thing. There's all this. Yep, that's the entire room. Let's go bedroom. Maybe make our way to the antechamber. Ooh, there's a trunk. I have a key. Use the key here. And we get a gem and another key. No, we get a specific, the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. I don't have enough gems for this. This is a dead end. Let's go closet then. And we get, what is it? Whoa, we get dice. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to re-roll new floor plans. Oh, I could have used that literally a room ago. I need to go to the corridor. And then boudoir. All right, let's do it. Whoa, damn, okay. Who was here? Whoa, what is this? Aw, Christmas with a safe. I'm sorry, you got a safe for Christmas? I don't know the importance of this, but neat. Oh, wait, the safe's right there. Good to know. Good to know. I don't think there's like a safe code here that like I see. The den continues upwards. Parlor, nursery. I think we go with the den. West Wing Hall. I would be down to use West Wing Hall. Never seen that one before. Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, close one, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft... Okay, but we did do it. Dark room. You can't see floor plans while drafting in this room. Yo, oh, there's the garage. Wait, we have the garage and the utility closet, so we can turn on... Oh, okay, we have things to do. So garage, I can turn on and off the lights. Garage will end our day though. I think I go for the dark room then. So I can't see floor plans. So anything that continues on is something we want. What the hell? Oh, that's creepy. Wait a second. Was the dark room one of the things that I could turn on and off for the lights? Yeah, I can turn on the lights for the dark room. Oh, okay. So actually I can go back. It didn't matter. Okay, so I will probably come back here and turn on the lights because I have no idea what the hell is what's happening here. Let's go here. Oh, we literally can't see. Okay, let's use a gem. Oh, it's the nursery again. Oh, but we also get a gem for that, so it's a return. All right, I'm gonna go back to the utility closet and turn on the lights. Okay, dark room on. Oh, there's so many photos here. Oh, whoa. Oh, we're gonna be finding things out. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. These are taken in the bathroom. Aw, a little heart on the tree. Oh, whoa. 11/28. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Her ladyship room is in the West Wing. So basically, I think we have to draft the West Wing hallway to get to her room. Cool dark room. Let's move on. If the door's locked, I can use a special key, which will open more rooms. I think we do that specifically. Silver key, yeah. Yeah, so this will always give us more options, which is what we really want here. When we enter the gymnasium, lose 2, dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank H. Oh, so I'm rank 4 right now. Oh, okay. So there's probably some sort of mechanic here where you have to reach a certain rank and then you want to draft a certain room. So yeah, that makes sense. I want to do the courtyard again, I think. I was looking for a shovel. There's no shovel here. What is this though? A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Actually, good find. Let's keep going this way then. A drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's do this one. Why not? Drawing room seems fun. Oh, it's literally a drawing room. Drawing floor plans. Okay. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yes, so I do have the die, so we knew that already. Okay, so the drawing room has a white pawn. Coat check. You can check one item and retrieve it on another day. Dude, what if I coat check my magnifying glass? Oh, but then I have to get the coat check again. As much as I want to do that, I want to open this up more. I want to discover more. So I think I might redraw anyways. The rumpus room. What? Yeah, let's do the rumpus room. Yo, the rumpus. Whoa. Wait. Oh my God, the metal detector's going off. Ooh, we got 2 dice. Man, guys. Huh. Where's the chess piece? All right, hello. Are you like a thing? I can insert a coin. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be really creepy. Yep.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Oh.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please. What?
The image is becoming clear.
What
I see a boy.
is this?
A boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking
Chess
for
piece.
something he was told he would not find.
The 46th room. maybe. Cat with red
I
flag.
see
What?
A black cat tied to a red flag.
Sorry, I'm spoiling it.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rope.
I should be writing this down.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Okay, with the
A
moon.
lost room beyond the dark waters.
I need to be writing this down.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alazara.
Thank you, the great Elzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Okay, door's locked. No longer. Okay, so this is a dead end. Okay, so the good news about the bunk room is that I'll get like a ton more steps. The problem is that it's a dead end. I think I'm gonna redraw. This wasn't better. Keys for sale. The parlor's not. Okay, I'm gonna redraw one more time. The pool. I don't have a gem for it though. One more redraw doesn't hurt, right? All right, foyer. Hallway doors are. It's 2 gems. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Sure. Order has been placed. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he's no longer employed with our staff. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client provided. Fuse indicator settings. Okay. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. I don't know what this will lead to. Simon P. Jones. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people will be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. Aw, I want to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's just easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought up to him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, dad. All right, let's go to the courtyard again. All right, let's wrap this up. Oh, this is the end of the day. Damn. All right, well, we might as well get a parlor, I guess. I don't know. There are 3 boxes in this room. That is correct. 2 boxes in the room are empty. That is also correct. This one lies. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. No. So this is the one. Cool. 2 gems, which I'm not going to spend on. Dude, we did so much today. Let's call it. Dude, mid-sized villa? The rank of the room isn't the fact that we've discovered more rooms. It's the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mailroom was 7. Parlor was 6. Courtyard was 5. So quite literally, the farther we go, the weirder the rooms are. Day number 4. Oh, my package has been delivered. Okay, we're getting the mailroom. Coupon book. What is this? Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Cool. There's numbers here. 4, 5, 3, 4, 7, 8. Items include, we got a brass compass and 2 gems. What does a brass compass do? Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That sounds pretty good. So let's go over here, and then we want to go to the left if we can. Security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Yeah, wait. We never drafted security. And we know the computer terminal. The computer terminal password. Hello? Cinema. Okay, recording tapes. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of doing the, okay. There are a lot of different, whoa, there are so many rooms here that we have not seen yet. Oh my dear God. Okay, so there's a small living room. There's a shed, possibly. That's even smaller closet. Music room. Okay. These are things that we are not. And that's creepy. There's a one for me. So we're actively being watched right now. Okay, well, we know the terminal password already. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Ah, there's a Black Knight. Blue memos is true, red memos is lie. Unless written, it says unless written by hand. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Oh, that's kind of cool. Keycard system. Security doors are doors with the estate that can only be locked with the electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. So I can probably turn that off. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting. Why would you ever want a high setting? If we set it to a low setting, we don't get the rooms that need security cards. If we set it to a high setting, then we get more. It's basically a frequency of rooms here. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. So if we find a way to lose power, then we can just go through any of the key card places. So I'm going to do that and then set security level to high. And so then we're going to try to find a place to turn off the power and then log into network. Terminal password, swan song. Password accepted. Staff services. Oh my fucking God. There are so many options now. Punch out. The service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended and domestic staff has been placed. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Okay. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know they're all rooting for you. Aw. Request schedule change. Yeah, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special staff orders for all members of staff. Oh, so I can request. I can be like, what do I want to order? I don't want anything right now. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using remote terminal actives. I only have one in the... Oh, okay. So the terminals, there's terminals in the office, laboratory, and shelter. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow access for the electronic mail account. This feature can only be accessed via the terminal locked in the office. Okay. Data transfers. They're not currently available. And then glossary of terms. Oh, this is cool. Let's go left. Whoa, we got the utility closet again. Or the pantry. Let's do pantry. I need more options. All right, let's do a parlor. Ooh, a magnifying glass. All right, this box is blue. All right, truthful. The gems are in the true box. That was also truthful. So this one has to be a lie. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, this box is black. Also true. One of these has to be a lie. This is the lie. So maybe it's not gems. Oh, wait. What? Oh, in the true box, like the truth. So this one's the lie box. That's what that means. Okay. Sorry. I get it. Wait, look at these two. Look at these two. Without. We keep going. Patio. Nice. Oh, we do the den, I think. As much as I want to do the patio, we do the den to open things up more, I think. You know what? Let's do the observatory because I want an extra star, whatever that is. So now we have 2 stars. I don't know what that means. All right, so this is 2, which is the twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Oh, it'll just tell me. The next time that we're here, we're going to get the slice. Ooh, the garage. Plus 3 keys. This does block off our day, but I need the keys. So intercom. I don't know what that does. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month that you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Wait, so Christoph is the driver for what's his name? Herbert? That's cool. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Or secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. No! Oh, I want to do both. Let's do archives though. We're doing archives. We need to open it up. Oh, we've seen this in the security room. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins the Herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Maren Marigold, which wrote the Red Prince, by the way, adds yet another feather in her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, her debut effort, which was the Red Prince, probably. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might take with the Sinclair family. Oh, so Marion Marigold is actually the niece of Herbert Sinclair. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the one who actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in the previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by many pundits that viewed that book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard? Questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appeared in a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. What the? Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. What have we just found? Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement releasing on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing author, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. This is Manning and White at the press function. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local. This is the third major last year. Is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. Trial begins on expected to last up with grand treason. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but the search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued by the royal guard, and disabled the security. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material is worth pales in comparison to historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Dude, what the Okay, let's go down here and drop something. Archived floor plan. Right, because we got the... Well, we can do the kitchen. Never been in the kitchen before. Rolling pin. Oh, what's this? The main course is served only in the dining room. So I can get a banana for 2, a club sandwich for 15, a chef 5 for every green room in your house. That's cool. It's cool. I don't really care about this right now. Main course is stuffed wild quail. There's an additional 10 if you have a trophy room in your house. So because we got the archives, everything is, oh god. Let's do the bedroom. Oh, you know what? We can actually go back to the entrance hall. There's 2 trunks there. Use key. What are you gonna give me? A lockpick kit. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. And then this next. 3 gems. Okay. The commissary, items for sale. Let's do this one. Archived floor. The furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Is that it? What do I... It's a dead end. All right, we're gonna get more red rooms, I guess. And we only have one option and no re-roll. Oh, they're like only red rooms. Oh, let's do this one. Let's gamble. The laundry room. Oh my God, it's a dead end. God damn it. Spin cycle. Cost 5 and we'll exchange all of your Okay. Okay, so it's an exchange kind of thing. Oh, we got a little small cottage. All right, day 5. Dude. Dude, you can't be actually serious. Honestly, I'll get the utility closet. Yeah, the vac indicators. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Press any button above to activate blue. So activate blue. Huh? Oh, so we do all of this. Activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red one to activate purple. Purple. So red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. 5 purple or need to activate the 6th. 6. Okay. I did it. Yeah, that's yep. Okay. Well, I solved the puzzle, so I don't know what that leads to yet. That's the problem of like where you solve the problem before you know what you get the key before you know what the lock is. Let's go spare room. I gotta go forward. Let's go to the den. Let's go to the bedroom. Key. Let's go. So security, do I need this? I don't think so. Oh, I can set the key card level with security. Sure. Okay, so you do have to change it to unlocked every time. Okay. And then I want to set security level still to high and then try to like turn. Oh, and then I go back to the utility room, the utility closet, and then I turn off those and I can get into a security room for free. Oh, we've never done the terrace. It does lock us out though. Oh, I need the garage. I don't have a gem. We do the chapel. It's free because I don't have money. Yeah, let's do the parlor. This box is the black box. It's false. This box is the blue box. That's also false. So this has to be true. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Easy puzzle. Let's go to the closet. We get a gem and a coin purse. Okay. Red gems in each green room. We'll get more gems by doing this. And we've never been to the patio. It's so pretty. And there's a gem here for our hard work. We do the pantry. And we have the banana. And we have money. So now I have to pay the chapel. We're getting high on ranks here. Let's just go corridor. I'm gonna go to the nook, I think. Because I don't want to use a gem here. Tie! Wait, the tie's here. Which means that the other thing should be here. It's just a grandfather glog, yeah. Damn, I can't go any more north here. All right, let's do the billiard room. I've never been here then. New area unlocked. Ooh, can I play darts? Plus, minus, multiply, divide. I don't know if I have the information to solve this right now. Dude, imagine if I get it right. 14. 10. 13. 4. 17. 5 and 7. Okay, so it's 17. I promise not to brute force this. I promise that once I have 2 numbers, I'll try this. 17, 12. Why was that 12? 5 plus 7 is 12. 15 minus 7 is 8. Yep. 20 minus 7 is 13. 4 times 2 is 8. 17 times 2 minus 15. 34 minus 15 is 19. I got it wrong. Sorry. All right. So this is 17. So it's plus 17 times 2 minus 15. Does it matter which order it's in? This is times 2, right? Or is this divided by 2? No, it's not, because it was 4 times 2 is 8. Or maybe it's 17 minus 15 times 2. Maybe it goes into out. So it's 17 minus 15 is 2 times 2 is 4. He's kind of good at the game. Got the silver key. I guess we might as well just get a guest bedroom for 10 more. What is this? Oh, it's a compass. It's a regular compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality is somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Well, I didn't need the hint to figure it out. So let's go to the last part of the entrance hall. I'm gonna do the hallway. As much as I want to do the dark room, we've found most of the things that we want in the dark room, but doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That isn't false. What is over here? Oh, the courtyard. Each day a meal is served after rank 8 has been reached. We've reached rank 7 though, not rank 8. All right, courtyard is. I can unlock this. Let's do it. 2 dice. Yeah, 2 ivory dice. That's great. And 4 of these were rich. Okay. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft or items for sale. Ooh, I think this to give us more options. I've never seen the terrace yet. It's an orange. It's cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going to be a puzzle, isn't it? It's going to be a puzzle where you need to have like the terrace like over here on like a certain rank, so then you can like see this more accurately or something. Try to draft it rank 4 or 5. I would love to do the library, but it closes us off and it has us end our day. So we need to do the gymnasium or the dining room here. I can turn off and on the lights to the gymnasium. We have synergy here. We do the gymnasium. Why would I ever want to turn off the lights to the gymnasium though? Okay. Gym's off. Okay, the gymnasium's lights are off. I guess the only way you would do it is like if the gymnasium with the utility closet for the security system stuff, that could be it. East Wing Hall. Let's try that. I've never been to the East Wing Hall. Oh god, do I do the dining room or do I do the library? No, we gotta do the library though. Less common. I don't want to risk it down. And yeah, we go dining room. Okay, so dining room is a white pawn. I haven't reached rank 8 yet, so we can come back to the dining room later. A bunk room. I know this. If the dark room is on, then I can still see floor plans. It just diminishes the dark room. But honestly, let's do the commissary. Wait, what? Without. What does that mean? A salt shaker. I'm gonna get a salt shaker because I don't know what this means. Whenever you eat food and gain an extra one. Okay. I will maybe come back for the shovel. The boudoir. Oh, I wonder if we can do the safe now. I still don't know what this, like the safe's here, but we have some numbers. The Royal Mail chute is 4, 5, 3, 4, 7, 8, 2. No. What if it's like... Oh my god. Merry Christmas, chat. So gem and then 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment to be kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would stop the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up on her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name or nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag that she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Herbert was covering up the death of Mary. We do the library now. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. The fixed stars probably explains the observatory. Swimbird is lore, I'm assuming. This is like some extra knowledge about the mansion. This gives... Yeah, Caleb Manning. This is one of the guys that was arrested. Drafting strategy, architectural digest. Let's go with the sightseer's guide. Aquarium or a workshop. Create new combine inventory to create new items. Well, this one opens us up to more, so I think we get the aquarium for sure. Oh my god! What is this? A broken lever. Aha! So you need the workshop to make that one useful. So let's go to the left here. Archives opens things up though. I can also reroll. Yeah. Ooh, passageway. Yeah, passageway. Whoa. Let's go to the left more. Another we could archives again. No, what if I redraw again? Nah, I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna reroll. Dude, it wants me to go to the archives. All right, archives it is. Wait, is this one of the security checkpoints? I don't have a security card, right? Unless this is it. Like what? I gotta go with the archive. Actually, no, we have another out over here. So we go Rumpus, and then we talk to Mr. Guy. Alzara, tell me my future.
The image is becoming clear.
It's like the garage guy. Like what?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And
I found one.
in these
I found one.
8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Yeah.
8 letters, of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Dude, I have chills, actually. I don't even see
by
that.
the great Alzara.
Like, I did, dude,
Until
actually
the
chills.
dawn of the following day,
You see the fuzz
I
there.
will have nothing more to say.
I know what with and without means. Well, I would actually use my silver key here. I'm good with that. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. In a cloister. I feel like the cloister is like pretty good. Whoa. Is this one that needs like key card access, but we've like disabled it somehow? That's what the purple is for. If you have the utility closet and you disable it, and you use the purples, right? That disables the utility closet. So then all of the security cards are buff. They're gone. I think that's what it is. Oh, actually, no. I just disabled the key card entry system, I think. Wait, never mind. Let's go here. Oh, wait. I want to get access to the antechamber, though. So I think I have to do that, which is a gem requirement. No, the lavatory. No, I have to choose the lavatory. Let me do over here and see if I can like maybe get like a gem or something. It's locked. Okay, so then let me go over this way. A dark room. I cannot see floor plans, but I think the dark room's on, so I've disabled that. So I think we use this. Yeah. Oh, you have to go all the way back to turn it off. All right, well, I'm choosing this one. It's the of course, it's the furnace. All right, we're going to the dining room. 2 and 1 left. Oh, let's go. Whoa, plus an additional 10 if I have a furnace in my house. I just got furnace. I don't think it matters, though. Unless I, like, missed a key. I can go to the commissary and buy a shovel. And then I go back to the terrace in the courtyard and I dig. Oh, the gymnasium's gonna take 2, isn't it? I turned off the lights in the gymnasium, so it turned off the 2. Taking the 2. Cool. All right, give me not worth picking up and a rusty nail. Give me a key. The turnip. I get more walking distance. That's not exactly what I want right now. Let's go to the patio. 2 more. Give me a key. Give me a key. Give me a key. Give me a key. Damn it. A key. Okay, so we have to, if I have any chance to get to the antechamber, whatever that is, this needs to have a room go to the right. Okay. Weight room or pool room? Let's go pool, yeah. Ooh-wee. I can't swim. Unplayable work. Oh. What? All right, we have to do the sauna. I mean, next to the pool is great. Oh, we get a gem here. No, it's a little too late. Yeah, I mean, sauna's great. Sauna's great. We get extra steps for next time. Mount Holly, the Garden Manor. Oh, because we got 5 green rooms. Rank 9, total rooms 36. We found one of the red letters as well. Dude, we found so much. Day 5, holy. I think my goal for this run in particular is I want to go deep again. I really want to have a good run deep because I don't know what else to find here. Like, we're still trying to discover a whole bunch of things about this game. So I want to like try to get as many rooms as possible. Laboratory. Oh, this is new. It's cool. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent here for over a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Oh, there's a computer terminal. This machine requires additional power piped from the boiler room. Periodic table of elements. That's not right. Okay, well, this is kind of easy. Let's do this then, okay? Plutonium is first. Sulfur. Man, guys, what's number 3? Do you guys want to guess? Thorium, rhenium. 7, that's europium. Protactinum. Fluorine. 9 is tellurium. Radon is iodine. And then 12 is neon. All right, so I have all of them written down here. Okay, I don't know the significance of this, but it's good to know. A lot of equipment and not much else. Okay, here's the brake pedal, whatever this is. A broken lever, that's what it is. Oh, So they include this specifically so you can reference it for here. So it's a code probably. So plutonium is PUSH, which is push. TH. Rhenium is RE. Europium is EU. Push 3 PM, I think it is. Fluorine is F. Tellurium is TE. Radon is RN. Iodine is I, and then neon is Ne. So if we put this together, push 3 up, after 9. Heating and cooling curves, H2O melting point, parts per trillion, test to 5 at atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa. We do the boiler room, and then once we are done with this, then we push 3 up after 9. So we do 9 and then 3. Okay, so I either do the library or the dark room. No, I do the library. There's no reason I would do the dark room. A sightseer's guide. I don't think I found this last time. Oh, this is the book we ordered with the library. Oh, look, we got it right now. It's November 12th, 93 right now. M. Laurie, Lord Evanson, and Babbage. Let's do it. A Modest Account of Our Town by Sir Andrew Darling. Readington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegean canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Readington's busiest season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet each more stunning, set against the spectacular backdrop of the Readington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Readington's second highest summit. Historical site described by scholars as significantly important into the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Espin, has recently always been a private residence, serving as the family home to the Espins since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Espin, his oldest son, Lionel Espin, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king, Orinda Aries, when Readington was still the capital. However, service documents contained conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all this beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of the Fen area's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. And then Mount Holly, which is where we're next. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Readington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Readington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Readington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Readington's central railway station in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now, the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Readington. Ooh. Here's a map that we will screenshot and put into my notes, just in case we are having any references anywhere. Oh, shoot. I never accessed the terminal in the laboratory. All right, well, we'll come back later. 7 locked doors is the Great Hall. I am going to do this one because I've never been in the Great Hall before. What are in all of them? Like, what's in this one? We do the courtyard. Oh, I can't. I don't have a gem. I need more keys, so I'm gonna do the storeroom. Here's one of the theories I have about the state of blueprints and the location of the 46th room. If I were a puzzle designer, what I would do is I would make not only the ability to get to something like the antechamber a thing, so you have to get to the antechamber probably for the 46th room or something, but I would also make the layout of the mansion important. And the only key that I have for the layout of the mansion are the chess pieces. Well, we're gonna like figure this out. So I have to do this one to keep going further. Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Oh well. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, let's do mailroom. That seems interesting. Oh, I should have re-rolled. Oh, I'm stupid. What happens if I draft this room? And this is like, this isn't how that works. Oh, so what happens if I draft this room then? All right, we gotta come back. I gotta experiment more with this. All right, well, let's do dining room. A locksmith. Keys for sale. Oh, we gotta get the locksmith. Hello. 1 key, 3 keys, a special key, or a lockpick. I'm poor. Welcome to Holly Laboratory. Let's see what is going on with the experiment. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Oh, well, I did this one out of order. For each bedroom you draft after your second, or immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Well, we might as well do that. Experiment successful. I got a key. So if this goes here and that goes to there, what does this one go to? Hello? These are always together. Upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Yo! Oh, hell yeah! And now we go back to the laboratory terminal. Scanning disc. Storeroom. Okay. Select the floor plan below to upgrade the room. Okay. An additional key, an additional gem. 10 more dollars? I think keys probably. I think we'll have some runs that like get stuck because we don't have keys. Gems is fine. Money, I don't have a total use for it yet. I don't really use the commissary or anything yet. So I think keys, because then if we are allowed to go deeper per run, we can get more of anything. Let's call it a day. Day 7. Now, here's something I haven't done yet. Let's go outside. Okay. Can't ask this. There's Mount Holly. Oh, there's a whole thing here? I didn't know we could do this. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Oh, this is freaky. Yep, this is for sure freaky. Can I go past these gates? I can. Oh. Okay, well, there's another entrance to maybe the mines. There's a pathway that way. This is probably out of the estate, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, this is where we're staying. This is our little house. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in that estate overnight. Luckily, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable offsite sleeping quarters. Yes. Whoa. This is the orchard. Wait, I think I know the combo. Is 1128. 1128. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with an extra 20 footsteps. Let's go. Whoa, I can turn this. Oh, there's 4 flames. Garden logbook. Okay. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and greenrooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some recording of my dealings on the estate in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espen's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along with the east and west wings. The soil survey. Oh my god, this is how we get, like, if we want to specifically get the patio, this is how we do it or something. To quantify soil quality, I measure the soil capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. Survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As expected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house has to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas lines should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Verinda currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel, Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by a paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the quest too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid attending to the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I am too scared of chastement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Yeah, I don't know how to access the inner garth either. Rinna is particularly number 1. Here's a theory. There are 7 red letters. Maybe one stained glass is representative of each person. Oh, what's this over here? Okay. I'm willing to bet that once again, if we draft a certain garden, greenhouse, whatever the hell on the side, we can actually access this area. Storeroom, utility closet. I think we go for honestly, the utility closet. I'm not gonna lie. The storeroom's like good, but closet's like, dude, I feel like you always want closet for the key card system kind of thing. Oh, now we get the storeroom for sure. Now we're cooking, guys. Now we're cooking. Then we get our extra stuff there. We got the 2 keys. Then we get the gem. Let's go. Oh my god. Let's go parlor. Hey, every box is black. It's a lie. Every box contains gems. Maybe also a lie. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word. The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if we replaced every with this. Yes, this is true. So then the true box, so then this one does contain gems. Let's go. My package has been delivered. No, I think I have to passageway this. We need to find the laboratory. We found the boiler room. Okay. It's now on. Oh, this is a pipe puzzle. Okay, so this goes to here, and then this goes further here. What's my goal? What's my goal? What's my goal? Okay, so it's gonna set it up here, and then this goes here, up, and then to the power box. Oh no, this actually matters. So this is now going to here. Don't know what this does now. Well, if I swap this needs to power this as well. So the door opens, but now I need to go across this way. Can I do this valve? Oh, I know the puzzle. Wait, I get it. I understand. Okay. So this is powered right now. I don't care about this power yet. It's going to be like I turn this off. Wait, oh, never mind. Well, I can do this now. But now I need to, there's a third one over here. Okay. But this means I can access these 2, right? Oh, wait, this one leads over here to this. Let's turn it to go this way, and then turn this here instead, and that'll turn this on. Let's go up now. Oh wait, this goes up. Wait, okay, stupid. Okay, now, which then I can turn this on. I can go through that door. Yeah. And then this is the top of the boiler room. Okay, can turn this to the left so this opens. So the way we do this then is I need to now direct all 3 of these to the boiler. Switch that. Switch this, and then now everything should be active for up here. Huge, actually huge news. So what happens when I do this? Oh, it still goes. Okay, cool. And now we can draft this one. Oh, garage. I haven't done the garage yet. 3 keys is pretty good. Wait! If we turn the garage on, this goes up, I can leave. Wait, there's actually this whole walkway here. I'm touching grass, guys. Yeah, this is back where over here. This is another door. Whoa. Select a room to draft. A trading post, a hovel, or a shelter. The trading post is items for trade. Hovel is special floor plans now cost an additional walk instead of gem. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. I don't know if I care about the shelter. The hovel, I think personally, has the best, but I just kind of want to see what... I don't really care about the trading post. So the shelter... You know what? Wait, this is probably just only for today. So definitely shelter. Time lock safe. I think I have to come back here during a certain day. Like, I have to be like day 10 or something. And then it like unlocks possibly. Remain where you are for now. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. What if somebody enters in a room and then it's taken out of the draft pool? Maybe that's a way to get to the 46th room, the bomb shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting up an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Today's November 13th. So if we go to the den, we can find out what time it is. So maybe I come back here in a second. Radiation monitor. A radiation measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the laboratory. The reading is 12 sieverts or higher. Microsieverts or higher. Emergency protocol will initiate and all doors will automatically unlocked. So we go to a laboratory. We do an experiment. And then we come and then we take a measurement. That's how we unlock all the doors. We have 8 steps left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't make it back to the den. So we have 8 right now. 7, 6, and then we draft something that has a clock in it. 5, 4, and then we go back. None of these have clocks. This next one has to be it, or else bedroom has to have a clock, right? My package. Yeah, we got 10 extra steps. We needed that. Oh, we got a key card. Is there no clock in the bedroom? Are you kidding me? Well, I can just walk back to the den now. So we're going to wait until it becomes 5 p.m. And then we know exactly what time it is. And it's not going to like change over. And it's 5. Cool. Now let's go to the garage. It is currently 5. So 1 hour in advance p.m. Okay. It's not 5 anymore. Oh, wait. Okay. So now we literally wait like 2 hours in game. It opened! This one's number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. And I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you have some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario is entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you were not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Maybe this is too much conjecture, but it's like an oppressive government coming down and quelling everything that's happening in the country. Mary was a huge disappointed person, I guess, with it, and so then Herbert disappeared her and smuggled her across the border. This is by Courtney. I don't remember who Courtney is. And presumably that's a red ruby. So that could be one of the rubies. Can I open this up? The west gate has now permanently been unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. So now we can go over there again. Hell yeah. Dude, this was a huge day. Oh, we only have one more step. All right, let's go inside the house, guys. Oh, wait. We should just... you know what? Actually, let's call it a day. Well, we start with 70 steps now, though. Can we always just do the outer room? Like, anytime we start? Oh, huge addition, dude. Huge additions. Whoa, a tomb? Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tube. Oh, I kind of want to do this. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots today or items for trade. I go with this. Yeah. Oh, this is creepy. Oh, there's things here. Okay, we have the key to solving this one as well. These are the same angels on the statues of the chapel. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Where is it? It is. It's yeah. It is. There's a bunch of flowers here. Wait, is this for Mary? Open only in the event of my death. Oh no, this is Herbert. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition. And family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories or your mother's mine? Or mine. In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangulates purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life for the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example, this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulcher, to treat the sepulcher as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in your footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert F. Sinclair. If we do this, and we go down to the chapel, and we press these ones in order, something might happen. So let's start with the farmer. It's this one. Okay, and then the chef. This is the chef. And then we get the pitchfork. Farmer. And then the sweeper right here, the cleaner. And then the maid. The equine. And then the king. Okay. Where does this lead? Whoa. Dude, what is this game? I can also... Okay, and it opens up. Is this where the minecart is? Wait, this is the abandoned mine. Oh, we get access to the... What the hell is this? Oh, come on. Well, I do think that's important for later. Oh, I see this. We're gonna have to do some Photoshop in a sec. Oh my God, it actually fits. So 5 is the fountain entrance. There's an entrance in the fountain. Number 6 is the tomb entrance, which is probably up here. Wait, we've seen this before. Where have we seen this? Upgrade disc. And if we keep going down this way, This is where the reservoir is. Mr. Salazar, the fortune-telling guy. The room I'm looking for is beyond the dark waters, locked with a rogue moon. Now, these aren't dark waters, but I was shown this. Locked with a rogue moon. Theory. So you see what's inside here? I think this room is the gear room. The rotating gears like here, which means what's behind here, if we rotate the gear to have the dark moon or the rogue moon there, I think that's room 46. There's a lantern and a thing there. You know what I'm willing to bet actually? First off, this is where the reservoir is, right over here. So we were looking into this way. We put one red letter on each one of these pedestals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then wait, maybe 7 or something. But that's what I'm thinking, because that's what we saw with the great Alcatraz. The fountain. Make a wish. Made a wish. Oh, my package has been delivered. The mail room. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Compass. North more frequently. Thank you. And the sleep mask. First time you enter a bedroom, you gain 5. Cool. The office. The office. The office. Yes. Oh, the office is the king. So the office. Oh, we got a second upgrade disc. We have 2 upgrade discs. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again, and we can actually rebuild the lever in the workshop, and then we have to find the greenhouse. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So there are 2 ways to open the antechamber, it looks like. You find the greenhouse, you fix the lever, you pull the lever. You get the west lever and the east lever in 2 separate other things. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Herrings or Hearings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Spare room. Wow. We can spare bedroom, green room, or spare hall. All right, we go with green room maybe. The boudoir. All right, so 3 apples. Wow. 2 dice or 1 gem. I think the reroll dice. That sounds good. Then turn this. Another safe. Well, the first code was 1225. Okay. I think we probably have to find the book title, and there's something in the book that we like put in here. We come back here. But good to know. Let's run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each of the staff members' rooms. This includes a service quarter and maid's chamber currently in the estate. Oh, that's cool. So it'll put stuff there. We don't have those. So spread gold in the estate. Office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins within the staff incentives program. These coins are spread throughout the estate. Let's do it. And then let's go to log into network. Swan Song is the password. And then let's check our remote email. Anne Babbage. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definitive plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting you for this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. DC power, fuse rocks repair. Okay. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is, and I can do this. Thanks for the due diligence on this progress. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Changes to the estate. Dear Herbert, we wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. So Herbert thought he would die. DC power. The vac indicator lights installed have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Ooh, hallway's probably better, but I want to see the spare green room for the first time. Cool. We did it. Shovel will help. All right, now we're poor. Secret passage leads to a room of color of your choice. The halls of Holly, Green Thumb, the key to the bedroom, Red Rover, or Gold Sink. Do Green Thumb. This is a fun room. I like it. Okay. This is gonna end our day, but like, we definitely do the utility closet. Okay, so let's make all of them purple. Purple. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 is white. Purple. This one's red. This one's green. This one's off. We got it. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, I needed to draft security. This turns off power to everything. Wait a second, though. The Gemstone Cavern has permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Or turns on all of the power? Here it is, Gemstone Caverns. Is this the second one? The second flame. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to this expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels. We did find the other minecart, by the way, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a bit little awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Basically, this means that there is a fountain entrance and a tomb entrance, that of what we already know. Then there's the minecart that we found by going through the tomb, and we had to move that minecart first, and then we come back here, which we've actually already done. I think we actually just call it a day now. What an insane day 8. Day 9, shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Yeah. Oh, no thanks. I don't have money. Whatever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Or a workshop. Let's see the workshop. We haven't seen this yet. The true box does not always contain the prize. What is this? Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. This is a time bomb, a large battery pack. D. So if we read this is the message in this one measure, and we don't read the letter D. So it's G, B, and then I'll put like, I'll actually just write out D, G, D, B. Among the bold words. Oh, message. Spoken. Oh, this is number 8. Combine inventory to create new items. Battery pack, and I don't have anything else. Okay. Oh, so I need a lever and something else to make the working lever. Okay. Oh, okay. We have a library follow-up. Flight of the Queen. Fall of the Lord. March of the Count. Passing of Barons. Herrings of the Major. So none of these. Okay. You know what? Let's go Swimbird. Attic? In a ballroom? In a study? Oh my god. There's 3 new ones. I think we get the attic, yeah. Okay, we get a... What is this? A key to the secret garden? Worth it already. Okay, a regular key. A coupon book. Things are cheaper now. We get a gem. Oh, metal detector is great. White bishop. Key, coin purse. Gem. Ooh. Dear Miss Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. Aww. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Anders. Change the ending to political. Secret Garden. Oh, it's only draftable on the perimeter of the house. So let's go regular key here. We have 6 of them. Showroom. Oh my god. We gotta do showroom, right? Like, I don't have enough money, but like, right? Emerald bracelet, you do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Master key opens all normal doors. Chronograph, while drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. Silver spoon, whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many. Okay, so this is like end game stuff. So this one is 16. Let's start with it. So 7 plus 3 plus 4 is 14. 7 plus 6, 13. Was it times 4? No, it's not. It's minus 4. So 7 plus 6, 13 minus 4 is 9. This is times. This is times. Or like, does it go like plus 10 minus 4 times 3? I think that's probably actually it. Plus 10 minus 4, 6 times 3 is 18. Yep, I got it right. Okay, cool. So it's 7 minus 1, 6 times 3. Really? Again? Is 18. Cool. And we got a key card. Actually insanely helpful right now. Chamber of Mirrors. You now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. The button. Go here. Please be locked. Yes! Please. Secret garden key. The moon. The rogue moon. Wait, they all have to point there. The rogue moon is on the other side, and now the lever. What does this do? It's the antechamber lever. The left side. The left side's open. The lever's open. It's the because this is the east side. There's the east lever and then the west lever, right? And then there's the lever in the greenhouse when you fix it with the workshop. The foundation. Wait, I think this is the elevator to get to the underground. I need to get up there though. I think actually I need the boiler room for this. For the foundation, does not reset. Wait, so the foundation is always going to be here? Oh, interesting. Let's go to the antechamber now. Okay, chamber of mirrors here. Okay. I'm assuming this unlocks... We need to go to the other side, basically. Wait, never mind. I think I found it. What the hell? Oh, I can reach this now. Key. Oh! You found a duplicate copy of one of your floor plans. Would you like to permanently add an additional east wing hall? I think yes, right? Oh, another one. A closet. Ooh, I don't think so, right? I don't want to make closet more likely. The pantry, it's going to lead us there. All right, here we go. We just need a straight room. The pool works. Let's do the pool. The antechamber. It's the rogue moon. To continue, you must go down. The basement key. We have one space left. I think we can actually use the basement key through the aquarium here. Special keys, basement key. The door is... Huh? Maybe we need it in the outer room. So here's what I'm assuming. The basement key obviously leads to the basement, but it's an item, which means I will lose it if I call it a day. All right, maybe I draft a new room and see what we got. The archives, the closet, and the billiard room. I'm gonna go billiard room, I think. 1, 16, 2. It's my first divided by. That's cool. Okay, so we got 12 minus 9 is 3 times 10 is 30 divided by 15 is 2. Quick maths. Double key. Let's go. I do the pump room for sure. I also could code check my basement key. I'm gonna pump room this, I think. So we can actually unpump the pool. Wait, what about the fountain? Okay, so this one leads to the fountain, right? Okay, we gotta figure this out. These don't do anything. Let's figure out what I did there. So this one, pump room schematic, reserve tank. Okay. Water source selection. So I want to drain the fountain. I don't know why that happened. So switch. No. So pump up is in, pump down is down. Out. So I want to take this and pump it out to, this is go to 5 greenhouse. So then if I do this, it'll go down to greenhouse, right? Okay, so this will drain more of the fountain. I think I know how to do this. I just need to take all the water from the fountain and put it elsewhere into other things. Okay, so then, for example, the pool here. There it is. Okay, nice. So kitchen is number 4. Tank 2 needs to go to kitchen. This goes to kitchen now. Okay, I get this pump puzzle. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. Then we're gonna swap here. So this should leave us with one more, and then we have to go to kitchen here. Okay, now I assume that the fountain outside is drained. So let's do the experiment here. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, each time you bypass a security door. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Then, ew, I don't think we're using any of these. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Dude, we can get like the master key with that. Yeah, I think we do trunk and then lose 10 steps. Yeah, I know the steps is probably a better one, considering that we could probably do some showroom stuff, but like I've never been to the wine cellar. Oh, 3 gems. Nice. This is the coat of arms. I'm gonna take a picture of this just in case. I'm gonna open the courtyard trunk here. Please have keys. Oh, I can go to the showroom and buy the things. I'm gonna use my last key here. That's stupid. Oh, I should have used my last key. I should have used it on the trunk. I'm stupid. Please have a key in here. No. Yeah, emerald bracelet. I don't have to pay gems for cost of floor plans. I fucked that one up. Oh. Okay. One. Nice. Ah. Yes. Basement key. Basement key. Mamma mia, pizzeria! And now this goes to the reservoir, right? Thing is, I've already been here. Yeah, now we go back, we drain the reservoir, right? If I drain the reservoir to fill up the fountain again. So then I guess what I would have to do is get the tomb and the pump room, drain the reservoir, and then we're good to go. All right, let's drain pool and put it all in the fountain. All right, pool is now drained. We need a key or coins. Yes! All right, we have 72. I think we can buy a thing in the showroom. That's awesome. Yeah, we get this for sure. Is this permanent? I hope so. All right. Well, I think I maybe go back to the pump room. I just see if it changes per day. So we're gonna offload the pool. Or do we drain the reservoir now? Let's do the fountain. Let's do the fountain. Dude, what a day 9. We found every square except for 2. The garden warehouse. It stays drained. It stays drained. The fountain stays drained. That's what I thought. Tool shed, trading post, adds 8 classrooms. I think we go tool shed. We get a metal detector here. Okay. Oh, sledgehammer. We don't get the bracelet. Wait, so I did all of that for a temporary bracelet? Thanks for the no spoilers. I appreciate it. I hate that showroom, dude. Showroom sucks. Our day 10 goals is we need to find the boiler room, pump room, I think. And then also laboratory. We get access to the secret garden again. I think we get the secret garden on the west wing now, or the east wing. So here's the foundation with this. I think we need to get the boiler room to get up here. Otherwise, I have 0 idea of how to get up there. Music room. Dude, yeah, hell yeah. I've never been here. 1 major key, 1 minor key. What key is this? Whoa, the prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green hallway, bedroom, red, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. Yes! It's the music notes. Okay, we have a puzzle to solve, gamers. Denoted in verse. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among these scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys in bold words sung by you and me. A fractured note, an urgent plea in bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. I don't have the knowledge to solve this one yet. First words on the it's probably like first words on blank, spell the message. Yep, that's probably actually what this is. I don't know what that is referring to because the blank, it's the first word on the blank. I know that's the important one. So we actually only need to find number 5, and then I think we solve this. Prism key. Dude, not the fucking Great Hall again. Oh, the foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yeah, I like that. J-R-E-N. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Count Isaac Gates. Lord William Epson. Baron Tomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key The 4th. The pool. Oh, I can't. I can't. But I've never been in the bunk room yet, so let's do it. 2 gems. Let's go. Old hamster. Oh my God. Oh, today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today would be a good day because he's at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today was a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return him the book I took from him for so long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. This is so cute. Me with my sister. Ooh, we've never been to the greenhouse. Let's do it. It is going to end the day though. Yeah, here's the broken antechamber. Oh, this is number 5. Oh, worth it. First words on the sheets, which means find among the white trees. Watering can. What does this do? First time you enter each green room, use to gain 1 diamond. Okay, that's kind of useless right now. But now let's go outside. Maybe there's like actually white trees like on the side of the house. I need to draft the garage there or something. There's white trees over there. Wait, this is it. Dig here. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the conservatory to your drafting pool? Yes. This might sound cringe. Sledgehammer, right? Metal detector's nice because I hate looking around. Actually, you're so based for that because same. All right, metal detector it is. We call it a day. This is day 11, I believe. All right, each bedroom you draft after your second, you gain 1 key gem or gold. With, without. New with, without. So we have the cake and the tie. We have the match in the tree. Then we have the flan in the desert. I don't know what this is. What are the drafts today? Okay, well, we have the gymnasium, which I can turn off. Actually, it literally doesn't matter. We're going to be closing out today anyways. Let's go closet. Let's grab some items then. Might as well. We get a key card, which we didn't need. All right, and we get another key. Okay, so we can do that at least. I think we do library. Is this our book? It is! We got Swimbird! Margle, Babbage, Pearson, Simon. Oh, it's little baby Simon when he was... when he was oh, it's so cute. That's Swimbird. Wait, we know where that is. That's in the storeroom. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare that I would not do. There is not a depth that I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not a sea bird. You are not a swim bird. You are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not to dive, and I dare not to swim, and I dare not to step foot in the ocean again, and I dare not to smile, and I dare not to laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Oh, I thought this was going to be like a happier book. Oh, and then I rose beyond and I dared to dream, and when I went to dream, I saw the ocean gleam or something. A boiler room. I don't have a gem. No, a locker room. I haven't been to I don't have gems. I don't have goddamn gems. We'll go archives. This is horrid. This is awful. Let me check to see if there's anything I'm missing on the floor or anything. Oh, this is a foundation. Oh, wait! It's the other end of the... Oh, I get it now! It's the other end of the foundation. I need to access it from the top. I definitely accidentally came into that one. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. Let's go there, actually. Why not? Please. Oh, thank God. We got the conference room. I don't think I've been here before. Some special items allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I don't think... Yeah, this is the first time I've drafted this. Safe code 9083. I don't believe this. Look at that. Tree and spine. Wait, the tree with, without. I don't think I've ever seen the spinal cord. Maybe you have to find the thing with the, like for example, like with the torch, but without the tree. I'll take a picture of the spinal cord. Please roll well. Okay, please. Please, please, please. It works. Thank God. Okay. Now let's go. Let's see what's underneath. The foundation. Ooh, we're getting things. Okay, we're doing things. An upgrade disc. This is the basement key, right? Okay, so I need to grab the... Okay. So I need to go back to the antechamber and then do this. Okay. Obviously the middle one. Oh my God. You just got furnaced! Share this with your friends to totally furnace them. All right, we're going to the weight room. Is there truly nothing in this room? Have I ever seen these pictures before? I don't think I have. Let's go mage chamber. Myla. Oh, wait. We know the name now of the maid angel. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. So we didn't know about this. Ooh, the freezer. Let's check it out. I'm literally just getting rooms that I haven't seen yet. Ooh, oh, we can only stay in here for so long. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're on a timer. I can't heat these up. There's a key in here. There's a note in here too. Maybe it's like, maybe I use the boiler room. Or no, I have to turn off the power somehow. Wait, was the temperature going up? Wait. So I stay in there longer actually. Yeah, now it's unfrozen because I left the door open. Upgrade disk, okay. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Ooh. I have to keep this open now. So then these will also defrost. Oh, wait, look at this. It's a white pawn. Okay, so how do I get the freezer up more? Maybe I have to draft the freezer next to the furnace or something. There are things in the freezer. Either shut off power or find temp source. What a day. At least we know to get the basement key again. So let's do that. Yeah. Scarlet Inn of Fire and Ice. That's a cool one. Rooms in your house will more likely contain dig spots today. Sure. Ooh. Glad we went to the root cellar. Simon H. Sinclair is our... Wait, Herbert's our grandfather, right? No, it's our uncle. He's our uncle. Does this mean that Mary is our sister? Because Simon H. Sinclair, I believe, is our father. No, because Clara Epson isn't our mother. I think that makes Mary our stepsister. Like Simon H. Sinclair ended up marrying Clara Epson, having Mary Epson, and then remarried and then had us. Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, no, that means... Wait, no, if he's my great uncle, that means these guys are brothers. This is my grandfather, actually. Is Mary Epson my mom? That's a huge find. I guess that means she is alive. Or was alive? Conservatory. We've never seen this before. Drafting locations. Ah, okay. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's chamber. From south-facing doors. Oh, whoa! So we have to go around and then draft downwards to find Her Ladyship's chamber. Okay. And then East Wing only, the East Wing Hall. Okay, in the master bedroom. Other special cases. Conservatory, only draftable in a corner. And the bookshop is only draftable from the library. Ooh. Floor plan conservation. What is this? Okay. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes not reset each day. I've never seen the study or the vault, so I can make this like commonplace. Study seems pretty good. So maybe I just make these like standard or like unusual. Maybe we do unusual. And then I study for standard. Pantry, standard. I don't think I want more pantries. I think I want less pantries. I guess I want to try to see if I can find her ladyship's room. Okay. If we get the greenhouse, then we can do the broken lever. No! The upgrade disc! No! That was yesterday and I didn't put it into the... Oh, no! I had 2 of them too. This is the observatory. This is the staircase and the things. This represents the observatory. Does that mean I need to draft the observatory here? This is rank 2, so I'm gonna call this 2B. Dude, okay, wait. Coat and cot. I sound like a first grader doing his phonics for the first time. It's like a hospital. I don't get it right now. What is this? The lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Car keys for the car? Garage. Oh, I've locked myself in, but this is worth it with the car keys. Nice. Okay, so I can't start the car, so it doesn't matter if I turn this on or off. But what is this? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready in the trunk. Oh, nice. An upgrade disc that I'm going to use. All right. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. The courtyard. Select a floor plan. Will give you 2 gems. 5 dig spots. Always left unlocked. I feel like plus 2 gems. You spend 1 gen, then you get 2. I think we plus 2 gems. Log in to network. All right. Terminal password admin was like Rev-D. Was it Revol? Like that? I guess it's the grotto off the east drive. Yeah, because it's like this, right? But I can't access this. Yeah, I think we call it a day here. We're going to go to the antechamber, basement key, foundation. That's what we're doing. All right, let's get schoolhouse then. 8 classrooms. This is a decrepit schoolhouse. What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's Herbie. It's Herbert's schoolhouse. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see the small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be distant in a blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and also for allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all this peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me. And if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Yes! The third one. This is new. X marks the spot. So maybe we start from here and then we have to draft rooms and then go up here and then to the X. Like, so we draft like this and maybe that's something specifically. We follow to the X room. While drafting classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each classroom in your house. Ooh. Classroom's pretty good. Grade 1. Oh my God, do we have to... Are we going to find every single grade? It's in the same Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? This is in the same exact spot. Do they all appear in the same spot all the time? Maybe then you have to write down what each poster is in each room, and then you find the answer. Okay, this is just a small thing, right? You pick up each one. You're like, okay, this always appears with this always appears with this, right? But then you find out maybe here you submit your answer by drafting the commissary in one of the squares, and then that is like, okay, you always have this one without this one or something. I don't know. I don't know. B+, color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. Each color is used only twice. My favorite color is red. Why is this purple? I don't get it. Oh, no, what? Whoa. These are symbols. I'm just gonna screenshot this. Maybe I'll use it later. This one is Caleb. Wait, we have Caleb Manning as like my favorite color is red. Is everyone's favorite color red? Oh my God. It's propaganda from the Red Guard and everything. Dude, why is 8 like that? Oh, it's the pump room. Yes. Oh, and we have enough. So let me just drain the reservoir and then we find the tomb, or we go through the antechamber, get the basement key again, and then go through the foundation one more time. Oh, I don't think it's enough actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not actually. Ooh. Okay. So we do need this. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. Okay, let's do kitchen. I want to see what kitchen maybe looks like with like no water. I'm gonna go back to the pump room. Okay, so kitchen's draining. Okay, so the kitchen is now drained. Cool. That was a waste. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Oh, I'm at the spot. I don't have a shovel though. Attention, Mrs. Hannah Peterson. Oh, who's the new principal? After a few false leads, I managed to track down one of the old textbooks from your list. The original compendium was in archival storage on a restricted floor of the campus library, to which I fortunately still have access. However, I'm devastated to report that pages 36 and 37 pertaining to your query have been removed. It's such a shame that the progress of higher academia is constantly thwarted by the political whims of the CBE. If you wish, I can transcribe the surviving pages and send them to you, but I don't believe there's any mention of the cores of any kind in the text. That was honestly a relatively unproductive day. Day 14. Let's get the tool shed for 2 special items. Wow, now we get the shovel, guys, and the sledgehammer. Maybe it's like a thing where you're like bridge bride. It's letters, like with without. Match tree, fire tree, oak, pine, pie dish, pie, desert, and dessert. If it's literally one letter that's like either missing or like added, right, then this whole thing spells out something. Maybe. Wait, so let me test this is right. This is bat in bath. I think that's it actually. I think that's it. And sand. This is S. All right, so this one's the left one. Window pane and a plane. This one's just T. Oh, okay. This is hose and house. So this one's U. Paint and pint. The rumpus room. Paint and plane, or planet and plane.
Yes. The fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway.
A nursery next to the dark room.
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take.
Gate did not open. Missing item.
I see a young boy watched from afar.
Whoa, that's creepy.
A young boy who
That's
once
creepy.
was brave, but now afraid.
Is this a horror game? Yeah, shows me the tomb.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
What is this called? I don't know. I'll figure that one out later. Pilot and plot. Dude. We're locked out of the antechamber now. W. Oh! W is this room's letter, I think. Theater and deer. elk, antler, audience, podium, play, venison, stage, cart, chart, H, face and ace, pine and pin. I think this is E, car and cart, something, something, 8, something, something, safes, plane and plan maybe, which means this is E, crow and row. So it's a C. Pray and pry. So this is A. You guys ready to go for another day? Day 15. Oval. Cool. Notice of termination. Oh, this is Ravane. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. That's already scathing. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based on repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You were required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the state are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Ann Babbage, house manager. This is the last one. It's the last one! What now? Okay. I'm nervous. Whoa. Look at that underneath. There's something there. Yeah, there's something there in the cliffside. You see that? Oh, it's dark. Oh, yeah, this is all on the cliffside. What? Scripson, Redford Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log 3. As our client, Tomas Sinclair, suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. The site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Wait, this is the gear spot. Wait, what? I think I need to know what to do here. I think I have to draft 1 room of each type and then place it wherever that is. So I've drafted nothing right now, but I have to place it wherever the thing is. I can do all of this, except I don't have the king. The king's in the office. So then the queen, I'm assuming, is maybe in the ladies' chambers. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and blank. Sigils of the past and present. Professor R. Willard. The first error, either natural from the creations, they're accustomed to record various signs with the aid of the realm might be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we're referring specifically to the realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Well, each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have a special meaning. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is made up of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. I recognize some of these symbols, specifically from the classroom with the flags. I think each one of these symbols stand for each one of the patrons. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step of deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we're describing. The rays. Core will come during splitting the sigil for one sigil another, different number, style, and differences. Traces, counting this. Counting the sigil will ship routes, carriages, locomotion. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. Rainy realm. 3 eagles line pouring down. Stormy weather. Snow. Windy. Moats. Oh my fucking god. Okay. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are similar called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. Tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. The border is an adorned edge. There are 8 different borders, one corresponding with each color. Putting it all together. By studying the core rays and moats, you should be able to unlock this meaning behind what the previously had been undecipherable enigma. Red banners, martial, fog. My presumption here is that it's through the classrooms that I'll find this out. Our current goal right now is to get the basement key and go down the foundation. That is still my goal. Tent and 10. Is this like 8 locks, crack, 8 safes? But this is K. 44 letters in the message. Oh. This would have been helpful. One of the safes. Wait, this is the queen. Wait, we found the queen. Wait, we can solve that puzzle now. I don't know if it's possible. There's still a little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional. I think this can be pulled off by Thursday. And then safe here. Yeah, oh, Black Queen's right here for, you know, measure. Is it 8 dates, crack 8 safes, maybe? Because we used a date 12/25 for one of the safes, which means that I should have been keeping track of dates. Okay, wait. So then this means like, I think this can be off by this Thursday. And that means that I came here 11:07. We come back maybe. This is clock and tie. Oh, it's time and tie. So this is M. I've never gone to the vault though. I think we redraw. Drafting studio. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. I think I do this. This is of the study. We were just here. This is the study. Very detailed paper model of a safe. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Saturday, November 21st. Oh, so if we go to the Great Hall, we can actually see what is what. Oh, that's fun. Drafting strategy, contents. Oh, it gives you like synergies and stuff. Cool. Drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your pool. A casino! Kennel! Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Whenever you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. This one's probably the best one. But we gambling though. Draft. Oh wait, that's actually. Oh, it has a drafting cost. Dovecoat. Next time we come here, we get the casino. The ladyship's chamber. We do it. I've never seen this before. Oh. Here it is. Does it never end? That's concerning. This is the White Queen. Upgrade disc. Let's go. Her ladyship's diary is locked. Give me office or give me death. Oh my god. Mailroom. Safe deposit box key? Like for the vault? Is that what that is? Cloister. Find an extra item in each bedroom you draft from this cloister. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft. Raise your luck with each green roof you draft. Dude, Rinna, I think. Didn't the groundskeeper want Rinna? Let's do it. Hallway. Okay. +1 key plus locked trunk. Add an extra hallway to... Dude, +1 key hallway though? Yeah, +1 key hallway. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Office! Yes! We have pawn, bishop in the chapel, knight in security, queen in the study. But if it needs to be white, we have a white queen in her ladyship's chamber. Rook. I do have nook. So I actually have, I have everything. Let me see if there's any dates that I can like try with this. March of the Count is probably what this is. Oh, it's March. Guys, we have 1 in 31 different chances here. This is something about 8. It's like 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I think that's what it is. It's only 7 letters, though. There's 8 letters, but there's like, okay, we found a red letter. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving... Whoa, okay, wait, this is definitely not the... Okay. Thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, You will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points and hopefully will place our schemes in softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. So they threatened us? If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in the extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. You thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Okay, so they stole all 7 of the other red letters and blackmailed by releasing some of the information possibly. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in your thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. So the Nook is 1B. The Queen's Chamber is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rank 1, 5. King is the office, top right. Bishop is chapel, middle 4. And then I think Knight was right here. Here. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Ambition of the pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Add the armory to your draft pool. Each time you draft a room on the queen's side, west wing of the house, lose 5 steps and gain 1 key. Banner of the king. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 the first time you enter a chapel each day with this power. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. It's like the pawn we can always choose based on which day. I can do like rank 8 pawn and then go like knight immediately or something, you know? Yeah, rank 8's pretty bad though. The queen, I'm not gonna lie, it seems kind of bad. King is kind of insane though. I think we actually accept the knight power. May give up this power, returning to this chamber again on any future day, unlocking the pieces. Okay, cool. That's so cool. Okay, so that wasn't like a giant thing, but cool. Let's go to the basement and everything next. Dude, Mount Holly, look at that corporate inn. Because we had the conference room, mail room, and office. Day 16. Shrine, root cellar, trading post. I've never been in the trading post, so let's do this. So I can trade the magnifying glass for literally anything. We might do that, actually. Dynamite. Okay, the trading post has dynamite. I don't know what this does. Oh, I just soft locked it. How do I reset this? I press this. Whoa. This here, swap this, surround it so I can swap that, so I can do that. That'll swap both of them. Got it. An allowance token. My allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Yay! I'll trade the magnifying glass for a battery pack. Don't know really what that's for right now, but sure. Broken lever. Wait, can't I use the broken lever in the battery pack to create a thing? Yeah, broken lever and battery pack. Oh, and something else. Safety deposit box. Wait, broken lever. Wait, we can put this here. Guys, I think we're doing the basement key stuff today. I don't know what the battery pack plus equals though. We do the study because we want to redraw to get to the antechamber for sure. I think it is Thursday, so it's November Thursday. Wait, it said this Thursday, but is it November? I assumed it was November. I might have to come back. We gotta check out the armory though, guys. Weapons and armor for sale. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Can knock locks off of chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. Dude, do we go for trunks or do we do for red room? Yeah. Ooh, new book. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters, the realms of the eastern waters, is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to join us to abandon our past. Oh. Whoa. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us. So I must confess, it was not as much help as I had hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. Perhaps I was misinformed. A part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I will say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Till then, Detective Bon Margle, the Red Guard. I want to know what this is. Super censored. Dovecoat. I can't choose this one either. Wait, I can rotate the floor. Wait, I can rotate it. Whoa. What's this? Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that say, expect some more letters soon. Mary. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it's very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I truly am on my own. Other news, my class has been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long overdue. So the Mayhew life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal, and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. The coast is not clear. Lower the FD to warn us. I think we do maximum cloister. Then can I do this? The flowers. There's wait, there's flowers now because it's Rinna. Can I not dig there? That's so mean. That's not good. We were redrawing. That's also equally not good. We got to redraw that. Secret passage. Secret passage, green room. And then we use our courtyard. And we have access to the antechamber. Let's go. Ew, we got a sledgehammer. We don't need it. We have the Morning Star, but nice. Let's go. I'm going to go straight back to the foundation. Let's do it. Foundation basement. It's time to get creepy. A button up there for us to maybe press. If only I had a solution to this problem. I'm gonna lower this and stuff. Can I move this to the side? I can't, so I have to, okay. I get it. It goes there. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I hate these puzzles. How do I put this one right here? How do I do that? Oh my god. I'm actually extremely. It's also because I'm extremely stupid. Okay, never mind. Wait, what? We take this. Go across here, and then. Okay, so I was right with grabbing this one. Okay. There we go. It's one. This one I think goes here. It does it? I don't know. Nice. Button. That's not what I was expecting to open. We're on the other side of the reservoir. I remember pulling this. Okay, let's go through the regular way first. Oh, I see what this is. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. Is an upper part too? Oh, and a lower part. I need to make that just to get over here. Okay, well, good news, good news, good news. We do have access to this spot. Okay. Okay, so let's try this now. Okay. Whatever that is, okay. Does this go up and down still? No, this one turns it too. Wait, one more turn, one more turn. What is this? Is this something that leads to the 46th room? It's the underpass. The Rogue Moon. The Inner Sanctum. I think that's the 46th room. I think it's the 46th room, guys. I think it's the 46th room. Oh my god. We go back. There it is. There it is. Room 46.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle
Yep. Yep.
made of stone.
We're the Red Prince.
The
Mary's our
prince had
mother.
a love for all things red. It's
Yeah.
the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow.
His favorite color was red.
He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Scarf.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color